Welcome back to Desert Rage Garage. Today we'll be continuing on the 240. I got the engine harness all made and finished, so I'll be installing that. We got the lower harness to install. I got the coil harness finished where I can install that as well. So I'll bring you in and you'll see what we got to do. So here's the engine harness that I made. I got the whole wiring specialties connector kit. Made it a lot easier to find everything. And I got the wire, the flying lead, it's called. Flying lead kit from ECU Master, because I was gonna run their ECU, but decided to go with the Haltech. It still worked. I made the whole harness. Everything worked out good. We'll see if it runs. Hopefully I did a good job. I got the lower harness to put back on. I got the coil pack harness all done. So we're gonna install that, and we'll see what else we could get done to it. First thing we gotta do is take this intake manifold back off. So you get in there, install the lower harness. What else? Yeah, then we could do the engine harness, which will go through this hole. And then what else? Oh yeah, the coil pack harness. I still gotta find some washers for this, and I can bolt that down completely. Then I could do the coil, install the coils and put the coil pack harness. But we'll do the lower harness, then the engine harness. So let's see how much we could get done in this video. All right, so it's been a couple days, but we got some time now to work on this thing. I wrapped the lower harness already, plugged it all in. We're about to get to the engine harness now. So we'll start having some fun plugging everything in for that. Getting this thing closer to running. Oh yeah. I gotta connect the powers to that, so that's why I don't have a nut on there yet. I got it up there. So yeah, let's get to it. Sort this off. A lot of something like that. There we go. We got it all in. There's your run. Now we got to go through every connector. Start plugging it in. So we're gonna start with this one. Got the a few connectors here. They're gonna go together. So I'll route that here. See, got the coolant temp sensor. Put that here. This way. There we go. And for the coolant temp for the gauge. Now we run this, the can. Wait. Oh, it's the throttle position sensor. So we'll connect those after we get the intake manifold on. So we're slowly routing everything where it needs to go. I'm putting zip ties to bunch them together where they need to route the same route. And yeah, so we got the O2 sensor there, the coils there, injectors, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got the coolant temp sensors. They're all going right here. IAT. Throttle position sensor on this side. The cam position sensor. Cam position sensor. Now we'll get the intake manifold on and start plugging in that stuff. Now we got the intake manifold on. Now we could go and connect the injectors, throttle position sensor, and whatever else we got around here. This is all just mock-up still. I just want to make sure everything connects without damaging connectors. You never know. So I still got the tape there. It'll be done soon. Alright, so we got number 1. Yep. Connect that here. Wrong way. Oh, nice click. So you know you got it connected right. Trying to keep everything tucked real nice. So. Number 3, yep. Connect that. Nice. Okay. Number 4. Let everything tuck real nice up there. There we go. Yeah. Nice and tucked. Alright, let's get the throttle position sensor. This will be nice. Be nice and satisfying click, hopefully. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I think we got the idle control valve to plug in. Yep, right there. I might need 2 hands to do this one. We now have everything routed. Most of it all routed. I put these brackets back on, the factory brackets with the, I just zip tied it there for now. And I got the intake manifold on, that all connected, everything tucked really nice. Now we got that plug. So I got that for the Haltech wideband O2 sensor. So I'll get that threaded on the downpipe and plug that in right now. What else? Oh, the coils, I'll mess with the coils a little bit. It's all just temporary, I gotta still bolt everything. So we got our fancy Bosch wideband O2, let's thread it on. Painted thread on. There we go. Thread right on. Perfect. Okay. That's good enough. Nope. Nice click. There you go. Now we'll route it. So I'll reroute it. That's plugged in. Everything's plugged in. It's got a few more to connect. Got a few more connectors to do. I need to figure out what type of IAT sensor they want me to run, the tuner. And then I gotta get a certain IAT sensor, and then I need the boost solenoid I gotta wire in. So I gotta get one of those, I gotta get an IAT sensor. I think that's about it. No, just like some safety sensors too, pressure sensors I gotta do. Possibly another map sensor. The harness all plugged in, besides whatever's left I need to make connectors for. And then got the intake manifold on. Everything's gonna tuck pretty nicely. Now we got the ready to put the coils in, and we'll do put the coil harness. We'll connect that to there. Connect it to the main harness. It'll be almost there. Got these P2N coil packs. They're not the smart coils, but they'll do for now. Maybe I'll get smart coils later. So everybody seems to be running now. We'll try these out first. I'm excited to see how they look. The blue. Still want to run the cover though. That's the whole look of it. I'll just thread them partially. Everything will end up getting removed again. Fully started. Just want to mock everything up before we start. That looks so nice. Look at that. That red with the blue looks pretty cool. Almost want to run it like that. Didn't know it looked so good. They knew it looked that good with the coil packs, would have put smart coils. I figured they wouldn't fit under the cover. I like it too much with the cover on. So we're gonna run that cover. Looks good though. Man, I'm excited. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, I can't wait to drive this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Imagine just a cool 240 with AC and big turbo.
It's in the garage.
What is it? I think it looks pretty cool with the red coils. What do you guys think? Red coils or this cover? Which looks better? Yeah, leave a comment down below whether you like the cover on there or just exposed coils. They both look good to me. I think the cover is what makes the SR what it is. Yeah, I think we got enough done for today. I'm excited. Now we could just, I think what this calls for is, I'm gonna go grab me a beer and listen to some yacht rock in the garage. Admire this work. So one more thing I'd like to get done before we end out the video. I just got so we'll be doing the battery cable and installing the circuit breaker for the battery. I made this cable, they could bolt up to here, and then the other end will go to the battery. Then I got the cable that I had going to the battery. It's gonna go to one of these two. Now we gotta hook that up to the other end. Put those on for the battery. And thinking of mounting it. I'll mount it like right here. There's nothing behind it. I was going to put it here, but the gas filler's right there, so I'll put it here. What else? Yeah, so hook this end up to the circuit breaker, and the circuit breaker will go to the battery. What else? Oh, yeah, this bracket. I made this bracket to hold the Haltech ECU. I'm gonna try to mount it in the factory location. So I got two holes right there. I made that to go to those two holes, and then a rib nut for the Haltech to bolt on. Yeah, so we'll get that done before we end out the video. We'll get to it now. I got my rib nut tool. The rib nut. The hole is going to slide right into. Put that into this hole right here. There we go. Put that on and we'll make the second one. Now I can test with this. Drill bit ready. Get the drill ready. I'll drill. thought there was threads right here. There wasn't, so I drilled them out and put the M6 riv nuts. And now we can bolt the bracket on. Something like that right there. I'll bolt that on, and see I got the riv nut for the ECU to bolt on. So we'll do that first. I got the bracket bolted on. Got the riv nut for. We're gonna use utilize just two bolt holes for the ECU. That'll be the right upper one, and that'll be the left lower one. I think that'll hold it good enough. So we'll get the ECU bolted on now and see how it looks. All right, now we got it all mounted. Bracket seemed to work out good. Everything bolted up real nice without cross threading. So I think we're good. So these are just plug in up here. Plug in up here. Plug in here. Those will plug in. You can reach the vacuum port. You can reach the port to hook up the laptop. That USB-C port. Everything's pretty accessible right there. And it's out of the way as long as nobody kicks it while we're drifting. We're just riding in it. Should work out good right there. One more step closer to drifting. Or just driving. One more step closer to running, I should say. Yeah, see, it's sturdy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's sturdy. Put some rubber bumpers maybe if we need to. I don't know if it's required, but it's solid. So we got quite a bit done on this video. We finally got the engine harness mostly installed. The ECU mounted. Don't mind that mess. I took out the blower motor and everything just fell out. So I'm gonna have to pull this dash to clean everything up in there. If I want cold AC, I'm gonna do that. But we got that mounted. And then we got the circuit breaker mounted. Solid. That pulse battery cable's ready. So one more step. I mean, another step closer to startup. So I think we're doing pretty good. Shoot, I can't wait to start it. I don't know when it will be, but hopefully soon. That'll be it for this video. I think we got a lot done. So the next video will hopefully be starting it. I'm really hoping that'll happen. That'll happen for that video, but yeah, we got it one step closer. So just remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.